So guys, today is the day of our very first competition with Percy, and I'm not riding until 2:10. It's arena eventing. It's a mini arena eventing, but they put the course up last night and there were 19 fences. I literally struggle to remember a show jumping course, never mind 19 fences. So I have had a little bit of a sleepless night. I think we're going to go and have lots of fun. As to whether we jump in the correct order or not is a different thing. So I've come to the farm early this morning and poo picked and fed the horses with mum, and now we're actually going to head to Epworth to walk the course and see just how bad it is. Can't see the jumps for the fog anyway, it's fine.
Do you know your course then?
No, of course I don't know my course, Joe, and that's why we're here. So, if they could keep it this height, that would be lovely. Into one. And then around to the right. Come all the way around here. So sadly this was the 40cm course, and I wasn't jumping that high, as lovely as that would have been, but the solids are obviously going to stay the same, so that is the right course, and the show jumps are staying the same. They will just be a little bit higher for me. And I must admit, it took me several attempts of walking this course to actually work out where the hell I was going. So this turn was a little bit dodgy. I needed to come right up to the judges box to get round, because there's a spread coming up for the third jump. If I can point myself at it. Oh no, it's not a spread, it's an upright. I lied. Not caught enough of this. Purples. And actually I think number 4 was my favourite jump of the entire course, because it was bang straight ahead of me and I couldn't go wrong. So I was like, oh, this one's absolutely fine. And then you landed from the blue 4 and you basically went straight to the green, straight in front of you. So that was really nice too. Look at this. And then come round to the spread. This angle's a bit dodge. 6. And then we're on to 7. 7 I quite liked. I like a double. And now that I have Percy, who can actually do horse strides, it's a lot easier doing a double and actually getting the correct strides in there. So that was 7, A and B, and then we came around the corner to 8, our penultimate show jump. So I quite liked 8, that was a nice spread, and then took a left turn to the final show jump, which is number 9. Now, thank goodness this was orange, so I kept thinking to myself, after orange, you're on to solids. Nice little solid to start us off. So the first one was really nice, a little bit of a travel to the second one, and this is actually the smallest solid on my course. I'm the middle jump, I am orange because I'm jumping the 70s here, and this again was pretty tiny. I was quite happy with that. Then we got to 12 and I wondered what type I'd actually signed up for, because she looked rather big. On that one, lots of leg, because she's beefy. Next one was a little bit of a swift turn, definitely need to get up to the fence on this one, but that was quite nice. And then the line from 13 to 14 was just horrible. It was like straight through to the other side of the arena, and I thought I'm either going to do this at speed or I'm going to forget where I'm going or something. But anyway, finding 14 was a chore, and then it was also the tiniest raised log I've ever seen. So I was like, okay, that's not really going to stop us either, is it? We're not going to slow it down for that one.
Then it was on to the biggest jump on the course. Of course, I've got to jump both ways, and that was number 15. And this just looked huge when I walked the course. Like, bearing in mind, I've not jumped solid fences for a couple of years now properly. I was like, oh, she's big, and it was green. And I was just like, everyone has that one fence that they're like, I do not like that, and 15 was that fence. Like, I was just like, no, it was very wide as well, and I have a thing about wide fences. But anyway, just to make it all better, I thought the line, so you had to land and turn quite suddenly, and I was like, I'm never going to make this. Up to 16, which I thought could be a little bit of a spooky fence, but in hindsight, it was actually quite nice. And then round 17, which I've actually already jumped the other way, so I was like, meh, by this point, you know, we've cleared it. Hopefully I actually make this point in the course. But I absolutely hated the line from 17 to 18, the penultimate fence. It was a horrible line, and I felt like all of the biggest jumps were on the worst lines. But anyway, that was just me being picky. But I knew this one was going to catch me out more than likely, because I didn't know which side of this jump to go, and it just stressed me out a lot. But round the corner and to the final fence, which I quite like this one. This was the first solid jump the other way. And yeah, that's the course. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing, but let's go give it a go, shall we?
So guys, back from walking the course, just going to get Snip and Percy now so that I can bath Percy before we go out. The course is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The biggest fences are on the worst lines, which is wonderful. But actually, it's not too bad. I think I can know it. As to whether I know it when I'm riding it is a different thing, but we're just going to go have some fun. And it's just a training show anyway, just to get us out doing something. But yeah, feeling a bit better about it now that I've walked it. Some of them are a little bit beefy, but I'll be fine. He's much better with solids anyway, and I think the show jump shouldn't be too bad. There are a few dodgy angles, a few that I'm going to have to really ride. Might end up circling a couple, but we'll see. But now I really need to get him back quickly so that he'll actually dry off by the time we go this afternoon.
So then I brought Percy up, and it was time to give him a bath. I literally just washed off his legs and his tail with my new hippo shower, because it was that cold. I didn't want to give him a full bath.
I am even more of an egg now because I've put my hair up. You okay, Percy? She's what we up to. And then Miss Snip, I've not had a chance to groom her, don't judge me. Hello, babies. I'm just putting everything in the box. Percy has had his bath, he's drying off. I've put my stuff on, but I've got all of the layers on top. Oh, let's just do the gate. So now, just popping everything in the box, ready to go. I've still got like an hour, but it's freezing. Even clean my boots, guys. Hold on, let me put you down a sec. Oh, hello. Even clean my girth. So anyone who knows me knows I do not clean my tack before a competition, because been there, done that. Bad things happen. Like, seriously, I've once had reins come off because I've cleaned it, and all sorts, or I just forget things. So I wipe it, but I don't clean it before, because I think then as well it's slippy and I need all the grip I can get. My boots, however, my Ariat boots are looking beautiful. Look how gorgeous these are when they're clean. They're not very often that clean. Got my body protector, Race Safe Motion 3, of course. Honestly, it's over there. The comfiest, most lightweight body protector ever. You don't even know you've got it on. Got my bib, printed out my numbers, got my baton, got my gloves, got my hat, colours are on. Yeah, all good, I think. Pretty much just got to get his feed ready. So he has chaff before we leave, so he's lined his stomach. And then he gets recovery mash when we're there, which means I need to get that bag out to put the recovery mash in. Just because he doesn't really eat when he's away. Oh, I don't know what the bag is. The previous owners just told us they always took a feed for him, like just chaff and recovery mash and stuff. Just so he's got something before and after he's worked. Obviously we're only doing one round, but it is 19 jumps, and he needs something in his belly before we go. He's meant to be eating his hay now. I don't know if he's finished it all. Hello, Snippers. Do you want to be in the vlog? Have you finished your hay? Ah, that's why you both stood here staring at me like mother. We'll get you your lunchtime hay nuts. Here you go, Percy. We're gonna go have some fun. Give me a kiss. Good look at you. Yeah, recovery mash in the box, and then Percy chaff, horse's hay. So Percy Pig is on board, just eating his hay. I need to open this gate. And yeah, yet another outfit change. I really don't suit bobble hats, do I, when my hair's up. This can be the egg vlog, where the one where George is an egg is what this can be. Open the gate. And then we're going to head off with Mr. Percy Pig. I don't think I'll need a long warm-up. So, I've not left huge amount of time because I hate standing around waiting. So, we are ready to go. Let's go.
So we got there and everything was running behind, so I didn't film any of the warm-up because it was the longest warm-up I've ever had. But basically, here is our round.
Good girl. It's fine, it don't matter. You just had a little look at the plank.
Good lass.
Good girl.
Well done.
Steady. Good.
I wouldn't remember this.
I know. Careful on the corner. Good girl. Good girl.
Look at your next fence.
So actually, Percy was pretty chilled for the show jumping, and I was expecting him to be a lot more forward than this, which kind of startles me coming into the bigger solids. So the first solid, he jumped nicely, and I was really happy with that. And it was like at this point that I just kind of felt him die on me. Like he just went to sleep and I did nothing. I did not ride him forward at all towards this jump. So he was like, nah, not doing it. And I just knew that I needed a baton. So I came round and literally grabbed my baton off Ellie and was like, right, I need to seriously ride now. So I gave him a quick tap on the shoulder and that was it. We were off. And we jumped so much better. So from now on, Georgia will always carry a baton when jumping.
Good girl.
New horse, whip, short whip, no whip.
Good girl. Sit up and steady. Good lass.
Getting into his stride now, isn't it? She's riding in now. Sit up, look.
Good girl. Good girl.
Good lass. Go, George.
Where's she going to next, bloody hell?
She's got to go right.
Good girl.
This is line, she's difficult. Good lass.
Famous last words there, Mum. Thanks for that. I absolutely rode this line horrendously and was like, no, I can't do it on that. Turn around. So I did a circle and reapproached it. I just completely did not ride that line right. I should have gone around the jump and I knew it as soon as I'd seen it. But oh well, it was a training show for us and it was our first one. But look at him go.
God, they're going to fly these, aren't they?
Yeah. Good boy!
So guys, that was our first ever competition and it actually makes me really emotional watching that back. I'm sat editing now and I wanted to film the outro having just watched it because that was like the first time I've watched it. And yeah, like it wasn't a perfect round by any stretch of the imagination. It was all my riding. But I mean, I haven't gone out and competed properly in years. And just the fact that literally a week into owning Percy, we could go out and do that. He has made so many of my dreams already come true. And to have the confidence to go out and do that was just everything, because I've not had that for literally years. And he's given me that. And no amount of money or no amount of anything in the world can give you that feeling. And he's just been worth everything. So, yeah, that was our first competition. Why am I crying? That was our first competition. I am so proud of us both for going and doing that so quickly and having so much fun doing it. As I say, I want to bring you guys on this journey and for it to be a true representation of it all. I think a lot of the time on social media and YouTube, you see perfect rounds and you see everything going well. Don't get me wrong, I am over the moon with that round. I was so pleased with everything that happened. I genuinely thought that morning, if I get round half these jumps, I'll be happy. And to have finished the course and to have done it all confidently and to have enjoyed it was the biggest thing for me in the world, because I know you guys know my journey now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and thank you for being part of this journey. And I just can't wait to see what else we achieve. And I genuinely think me and Percy are going to go from strength to strength. To say we have had one jumping lesson before that, and also jumped twice before taking him out for his first competition was just insane. And now we know what he's like at a competition. He warms up beautifully. Definitely is a lot better if you carry a baton. Not that I particularly use it, he just knows you've got it and he just woke up a bit because he can be a little bit quiet to your legs sometimes. But it'll all come with our partnership. But yeah, I am over the moon that we went out. And I think we actually came 15th at our competition. We were slightly slow on time. Obviously, I stopped, grabbed a baton and circled. And then we got the fault for him stopping at the one solid fence. And he also had a show jump pole down, which again, my fault. I let him get a bit fast. And then he kind of backed off it a bit and my leg wasn't quick enough. But these are all things we will learn. And yeah, we did it. We did our first competition. And in fact, we are heading out to dressage soon. And there is some more arena eventing on the horizon. So let me know in the comments below which you'd like me to film. What's your sort of favourite videos? Do you like the arena eventing? Do you like the jumping? Do you like the dressage? And I'll be sure to film as much as possible and share our journey as we make it.